Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio with your host Hardtruck1. As you can see, we got a forest fire. And no lightning hit. I purposely set this fire. So what I did off camera is while I was waiting for some cluster the grenades to come, I kind of started thinking, it's like, well, wait a minute. There's a better way to get rid of forest. Now, unfortunately, the percussion from getting rid of this forest is, see, the forest was actually keeping our pollution kind of at bay. But now that I'm kind of getting rid of the forest, our pollution is now going to be able to spread further and further. See over here, as you can see where these trees are, the trees are actually absorbing the pollution as it tries to make its way out. So that's what's actually keeping this side at bay, and that was what was keeping this pollution on this side at bay as well. But now, as you can see, by getting rid of the pollution or getting rid of the forest, the pollution is now starting to spread even further than what we can see on the map. So the downside to that is now that's probably going to spread far enough for biters to get to us. But on the upside, there is an upside. Now we can actually build our wall quicker and easier now that all of our trees are out of the way, or most of the trees are out of the way, and all we have to do is just get rid of some of these trees that are charred and kind of survived a little bit. But I noticed that I figured I needed to take a drastic measure to get rid of the forest so that we could get our defenses up a little faster. So I went ahead and researched flammable. I went ahead and researched flammable, and I went ahead and researched the flamethrower. As you can see it flashing up there in the top left corner. So now we have access to be able, and this will also actually help us with the biters as well, because the biters burn up really fast with in flame, because they're not flame retardant. Unfortunately, I'm not flame retardant either. I've kind of stepped into the fire a couple times. So now we're going to run our diagonal all the way over here to this one. Alright, so now we're going to have to bring our things down. And I think what we're going to do here is we're gonna stagger the diagonal the same way. But what we don't have is, see, we have very few diagonal anything. So our transport belt here is going to be kind of hard to our transport belt's going to be a little difficult to run per se. It's not going to be too hard to run per se, but it is going to be a little interesting. So, but now, not only do we get rid of the forest, we also can actually easily get more. We have a lot more room now, so we don't have to worry too much about. Fine, I'll take the trees down. Really didn't need to take the trees down, but I guess it wanted me to take the trees down before it took that. So. Yeah, but more interesting enough, not only do we have access to the handheld flamethrower, but we also now have access to the flame cannons now, which are kind of a new thing. Let's see, I want to move down, down. Is that too far away? No, I guess not. Not too close. Yes, that's way too close. There we go. These are too close to each other. Hang on, I need to go get some more. Kind of the benefit with having this design right here is I can actually put in what we need to survive. Ooh, why are you? Oh, that's because the oh. Did it get into the factory too bad? No, doesn't look like it got into the factory. I think the flames are still burning off over this direction. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at that in a while. Oh yeah, we need to go up here because that's where we're gonna need another one of those. We're gonna eventually need to. I kind of ran into a snag over here. I'm gonna have to run the wall that I have existing here up and around because I got it a little too close to the refinery area over there. Okay, so now we could. Okay, so we can add one there. Be nicer if I could. Well, it seems like I'm getting way too far away from the wall, ain't I? So what if I staggered them like that? Place that one right there. And then staggered them again. That would actually allow me to put a turret in between them. Yeah, that would definitely allow me. Okay, so there we go. And then one away from the wall, down. One, two. This will get a heck of a lot easier. Oh, I need one of those. This will get a lot easier once we get robots. We can even use the robots to take and push out a little further. All right, so let me get the this ran. So we're gonna have it run over, and then we have to have it run down. Whoops. Down. Over. Down. Over. So if I do this, that'll actually kind of tell me where exactly it needs to go. Like so. Right. Yeah, we'll have to do it that way because I don't want to. Okay, now we just go up. Now see what I mean about the diagonals being a little awkward because since we do not have any diagonal belt at all and an inserter that can pick up off of a diagonal belt, it just this all kind of it gets a little interesting when you're trying to do stuff like that. So, all right, so let's go ahead and add our things. Oh, you know what? Let me go pick up some of those so I don't have to keep making those in hand. Okay, now this right here, I don't know. I understand what's going on with this, but I don't understand why this keeps picking up. So what this is part of the auto deconstruct mod, which essentially what it is it's a mod that when certain resources when the miners run out of stuff to mine, like over here somewhere, one of these is probably tapped out. Oh yeah, see right up here. See this one right here? This one is completely no, that one's not tapped out. Which one's tapped out? Oh, you know what? It must be somewhere else. It must be like either coal. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. So see this right here? So see how this has an X on it? That means that this mining drill is completely empty. It's tapped out. It's got nothing else to mine around it. Okay? And I've noticed if you don't have robots and you have this thing on, that kicks in. That message pops up and it's quite annoying. And it's really quite annoying, and I don't know why. I don't know why that pops up like that. You know what? I got quite a bit of coal in my pockets. Let's do this. Let's start emptying the coal out of my pockets so that I can have more storage. Over here. There. No more coal. We're going to go up here to our little storage boxes. I think this one's full. Yep, that one's full. Although I will take those and put those in there. Put those in there, and I'll take a half of those because we need those for the power poles, to make power poles as we go. How are we on? We're good. Okay. So let's run up here. Oh, I forgot to fill these guys. There. Alright, that'll work. So basically as we go, this line will get completely full, and really truthfully with this whole line full, we will not have to worry too much about whether or not we need ammo, unless we are getting constantly attacked. Then it might become an issue. But at that point, if we're constantly getting attacked, then we will need to start getting out there and taking care of the biters, because the more resources that we are exploiting to try to kill biters, the more we're going to have to take and figure out where to get all of this. So, and everything. But here pretty soon, we will actually, at one point in time, we will probably have to go and get, add more resources to our system, which means that after a while we will technically have to have where do I want to put that? I want to put that on the top. I think I want to put that above those, because in that way we don't accidentally cover our area for the thing. So anyway, what I was thinking and saying is, after a while, we will want to have to get more resources. But until that time, we really don't. We will not need it. But right now, we just need to continue getting our borders set up, so that way when our friendly neighborhood biters come around, we will be ready for them. We got a long ways to go down this way. So, you know what? I'm going to start with the wall. I'm going to do the wall because the wall will actually help keep the biters at bay while I try to kill them. Oh, we got a forest. Alright. Go ahead and start a forest fire over here. I know what you're thinking. We might need the forest and stuff, but really, truthfully, yes. The only thing the forest really is good for is to make the small power lines, the small electric poles, and boxes. And really, truthfully, we've got so much wood now in that little storage box of mine that we really don't need any more. So to say goodbye to the forest really isn't a sad thing. Because unfortunately we need the room, and the forest is just it's just kind of slightly in the road. So, all right, how far did I want to go down? Oh, I wanted to go down to that. So unfortunately, we're just gonna have to continue to burn through. If most of the forest burns up in the process, well, let's just take and say that we have priority over the forest. Okay. Oh, and I'm sorry for it being so dark. Whoop. Autosave. Yeah. Alright. So we're just gonna dig our way through here. Make our way through clearing a little bit of area, clear out what the fire didn't get rid of, which makes it really easy because, see, we would have to clear out look at all of these here. We would have to clear all of that out. We'd fill our inventory. I'd have to run up, dump my inventory again, either make a something. I know we're spreading our pollution a little bit further now because of the fact that we're getting rid of the forest, but you know what? That's fine. I can live with having a little bit of pollution. Go ahead and start those guys afire. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. While this is working on getting all of this gone. I'm going to go over here. Is there anything up here that that this could damage really badly? No, not really. So nothing that we can't replace, so gonna have to go get some more flamer fuel. we'll get that all started. There we go. Until we get some of these little patches. I don't want to set these guys on fire. Nothing too bad that we can't just get right back into it. Gotta pick up what was pushed off the belt. There we go. Alright, those are back working. Those are back together. There we go. Alright, I think there was a... needed to look over here to see... Nope. Alright, I'm gonna go get some more flamer fuel really quickly. I set up a... Oh, pardon me, I didn't mean to do that in your ear. I set up a small, yeah, I set up a small thing right here. Hello. Oh, because we're out of, we need some more of those. There we go. Pick some of those. 18, that ought to be enough to continue. I don't think I'm going to try... I'm going to try to keep this forest over here, because I'm going to go all the way across and up, past them. Oh, crap. I'm stuck. Gotta go over here. There we go. But yeah. Alright, cool. Look at this. So, we've burned most of the forest here. Wonder if it... Oh, look at the fish! The fish got hurt. Eh. We'll pick him up. We'll eat him. We don't need to, but... We didn't need to, but I'll eat him anyway. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize this pond as kind of a barrier. So I'm going to go right back here to about right here. And we're going to... Oh, I'm sorry. I have my fan on. It was a little warm earlier. I'm sorry if you could hear that rustling in it. I'm sorry. Like I said, I had my fan on earlier because it was just way warm. And I know what you're saying. I know what you're gonna say. But it's in the middle of winter. Yeah. My heater, in order to keep the rest of my house warm, I kind of have to have my heater up a little bit. And where I have my computer, is directly over a heating vent. So, yeah, it gets a little warm in where I played the video games. So, unfortunately, I had to have my heater was on, so I had to have my fan on to keep me from getting, boiled or roasted in here. So I had it on, and then I pressed the record button and I forgot to turn it off, so you guys didn't have to hear it. But hopefully it wasn't too annoying. The wind blowing around wasn't too unbearable. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to go up here. We need to bring this wall... Where is this wall? Where is it? There it is. We need to bring this wall down. Oop, there's a tree in the road. There's a bunch of trees in the road. Okay. Oop, we don't need to pick those up. Alright. And then I'm just going to leave the trees right next to the wall, or close to the wall, because sometimes the biters will, as they're being aggroed, they'll like try to go through the wall to get there. Right. Oh, cool. So we're actually almost done with this side of the wall. Then we just, or this side of the base. Then we just gotta work on getting the other side of the base done. And that's not gonna be too easy because, like I said, I gotta go up and around the oil area. But we can at least get this side. We can at least get protected on this side. We can at least, yeah, if we can at least get protected on one side, and then I can start working and dealing with the opposite side, and then we can start working towards getting maybe lasers going, so that way we can have the best of the both worlds. Because I kind of see two things that can be done that can help with like the in-game biters, because as I said before, the biters they evolve as you go. So you may have small biters per se for a while, but then you'll start getting bigger ones and bigger ones until eventually you get what is called the in-game ones, which I think is behemoths, I believe. And the behemoths they're strong. They are really strong. Yeah. They are very strong. So unfortunately, when we get to that point, we are probably going to be hopefully we will be able to take care of them. This is a long side. Holy cow. I thought the top was long. This is really out there. We may increase, and we may also increase our production of these, so that way once, we actually get to a point where we've got quite a bit of biters nipping at our heels, so to speak, our factory will be able to keep up with the demand of these. But then eventually, like I said, hopefully we will have lasers, and we'll be able to stagger put the lasers in between these guys. Excuse me, I had to scratch my nose. We could then put the lasers in between those guys. And of course, as I wanted to take and build that, it built this thing first. That is so annoying. Oh well. Alright, let's get this side electrified. Whoop, too far. There we go. Let's run down here. Actually, let's run over here real quick and pick up some more transport belt. And we'll go ahead and we'll pick up some more transport belt. We'll go ahead and pick up more of these. We'll step up and grab some more turrets. Alright, I'm going to see how long... Let's see. Oh. Well, judging by the time right now, this will be the end of this episode. We're slowly getting our base, our defenses going. We kind of don't have... We're kind of paused on this running a little bit because we really do need to get our defenses going before we can do really anything else, because we don't want to be like right in the middle of, you know, building something, and the next thing you know, here comes the biters, and it's like, oh no, the biters, and we're having to fend off the biters, and then next thing you know, we're kind of dead because we wasn't able to keep them at bay. So anyway, I may continue getting this wall completely done. I'll get this side of the factory boarded off. In the next episode, we'll start with the northern right there, and we'll figure out how to go around our refining area. Plus, not only that, but we might have to make it larger on the other side to accommodate a train station and everything. But until that time, I'm Hardtruck1, this is Factorio, and I'll see you in the next episode. Laters.